We have some breaking news. South Sudan's parliament has passed a brand new cybercrime law that supporters say will help authorities tackle online offenses, while critics are warning it could affect fundamental rights if applied broadly. So, in an extraordinary sitting in Juba, the Transitional National Legislative Assembly approved the Cybercrime and Computer Misuse Bill 2025 and forwarded it to President Salva Kiir for assent. The legislation has been under discussion for several years following a provisional cybercrime order issued in 2021. Under the transitional constitution, the president is expected to act on the bill within 30 days. Justice Minister Michael Makui-Luth told lawmakers the law is intended to provide a clear legal basis for prosecuting online fraud, hacking, and other computer-related offenses, and to protect people who increasingly rely on digital services. The bill lists offenses such as unauthorized access to computer systems, data interference, online impersonation, and the operation of fake websites. It also covers the publication of false information, indecent content, and gender-based harassment carried out through electronic communications. Penalties can vary depending on the offense. So for some violations, the law provides for fines that can reach millions of South Sudanese pounds or prison terms, while more serious crimes such as cyber terrorism and economic sabotage can attract multi-year sentences. The bill also establishes a specialized cybercrime unit within the Ministry of Justice and outlines obligations for service providers and operators of critical information infrastructure to cooperate with investigations. Several civil society organizations, including the Community Empowerment for Progress organization and the South Sudan Human Rights Defenders Network, have raised some concerns about parts of the legislation. They point to provisions that would allow security agencies to intercept and monitor electronic communications, as well as broad language on acts considered a threat to national security. Rights advocates say those clauses could be used to restrict freedom of expression, media work, and privacy, particularly for activists and journalists who rely on social media. Groups have also questioned the legislative process, saying there was limited public consultation before the final vote. Lawmakers involved in the review say the committee held workshops with stakeholders and examined cybercrime laws in other countries before presenting the final draft to the full assembly. So if signed, the law will take effect in a country where internet usage still remains relatively low, but it is growing. A lot of South Sudanese people are now getting access to the internet, but also where reports of online scams, harassment, and politically sensitive speech on platforms such as Facebook are increasingly drawing the attention of authorities. If you found this helpful, make sure you're following the show so that you don't miss the next breakdown. Hit follow, tap subscribe, and stay plugged in.